in the middle of the desert. We are wide-eyed from excitement and fear.
It might seem an odd way to open a cooking show, but this is about far more than tantalising the taste buds.
Double Delicious is a beautiful theatrical storytelling show where all the stories are deeply personal and inspired by a dish or a recipe that's significant to the storyteller's life. And immediately you're brought into the heart of their memories and of their families to hear stories that will resonate with everyone.
Double Delicious is served and performed in 5 courses. Among the storytellers is prominent Chinese-Australian author Benjamin Law, who grew up on Queensland's Sunshine Coast.
We're talking big cows, big bottles, and of course, big pineapples, yeah! When I think about Double Delicious, I get kind of emotional myself. It's a very rare, special, and a kind of once-in-a-lifetime thing to bring these 5 people from very different spheres of life on the stage together, sharing their stories with us.
Benjamin's parents migrated to Australia from Hong Kong in the 1970s. They were central characters in his 2010 memoir, The Family Law, which was later turned into a hit television series. In Double Delicious, Benjamin reflects on the role food played in his upbringing.
Dad's a restaurateur, Mum's the daughter of a restaurateur. And no matter how I felt about my heritage, I always did have this kind of smug pride over how much better our food seemed compared to my friends growing up, because Cantonese food is the best.
Double Delicious proved to be one of the big draw cards at Adelaide's OzAsia Festival. The festival director says what we see on Australian stages and screens should reflect modern society.
I think one of the most important things that the arts can show us is how we live together and how we can benefit from learning from each other's perspectives and how we can work together. And that's very much a big issue when we're talking about Australia and its place in Asia.
One person who was at the frontier of diversity on Australian television is Elizabeth Chong. Now officially a national living treasure, Elizabeth opened her renowned Chinese cooking school in Melbourne in the 1960s.
And so it was that I was able to open a window into China.
Elizabeth had just turned 88 when she joined the original cast of Double Delicious.
She has more energy than the rest of the cast combined, and that's not even just flattering her, that is just an objective fact. Like when we're all tired from rehearsals or whatever else we're doing, she is sprightly.
The Double Delicious run at the OzAsia Festival was proudly supported by the National Foundation for Australia-China Relations.
Much like identity, you kind of have to make it your own. So here's what I have to offer then. It's an old Chinese recipe made with fresh Australian ingredients. Enjoy! Oh yeah, and this gong, it's not authentic either. Got off Gumtree!